Okay, adding mixed numbers. What is the value of the expression written below? This language, what is the value of the expression written below, is exactly language taken from a New York State math test. In this example, I know 1 whole is equal to 12 twelfths. This may be helpful for me. It may not be, but it takes me 1 second to do it, and it makes me stop and think, so I like it. 8 and 9 twelfths plus 11 twelfths. Well, I get 8 and 20 twelfths, right? 8 and 20 twelfths. I don't want to leave this as an improper fraction. So what I'm going to do is decompose 20 twelfths. I know every 12 twelfths is 1 whole, so I'm going to split it into 12 twelfths. Can I do another group of 12? Well, I would only have 8 twelfths left over, so I can't. This is 12 twelfths plus 8 twelfths, or 1 plus 8 twelfths. Right? That's not my final answer. I also have this 8. 8 plus 1 is 9, and I bring this 8 twelfths over. 9 and 8 twelfths. A little harder because it's got a big denominator, so we're working with big numbers here, but really it's not hard, right? I took 8 and 20 twelfths and I separated them. I turned 20 twelfths into 1 and 8 twelfths by taking this piece, and then I added my whole numbers, 1 and 8. Let's look at number 2, or the second one. 2 and 1/2 plus 2 and 1/2. Sorry, plus 1/2, not 2 and 1/2. Well, 2 plus no whole number is 2. 1/2 plus 1/2 is 2 halves. I know in this example, I didn't follow my rules. In this example, 1 is equal to 2 halves, or 2 over 2. So 2 and 2 over 2, one's easy. This is just equal to 1 whole. So 2 plus 1 is 3 wholes. We can even think of this just as chocolate bars. If I had 2.5 chocolate bars and someone gave me another half of a chocolate bar, I'd have 3 whole chocolate bars. All right. Subtracting mixed numbers. What is the value of the expressions written below? 5 and 3/7 minus 2 and 5/7. First thing I do is say, in this example, 1 whole is equal to 7/7. Now, when I subtract, and maybe even when I add, I should have done this, but definitely when I subtract, I line it up like this. I like putting in a divider, and I look, 3/7 minus 5/7. This fraction is smaller than this fraction, so I have to borrow. You cannot just do 5/7 minus 3/7 because you want to. You have to borrow. I borrow 1 whole from here. I already told myself 1 whole is equal to 7/7, so I bring that 7/7 over here. 3/7 becomes 10/7 because I'm adding 3/7 plus the 1 whole, or 7/7. Now it's easy, I subtract. 10/7 minus 5/7 is 5/7. 4 minus 2 is 2. My answer is 2 and 5/7. Let's take a look at the next one together. 7 and 6/20 minus 1 and 10/20. Right away, I know 1 equals 20/20. I'm going to rewrite it. 7 and 6/20 minus 1 and 10/20. I draw my little dividing line. So 6/20 is smaller than 10/20, so I have to regroup. I already said 1 whole is equal to 20/20, so when I borrow this 1 whole, I add 20/20 to this, and I get 26/20. 26/20 minus 10/20 is 16/20. 6 minus 1 is 5. So I get 5 and 16/20. This is so helpful for regrouping, okay? Please follow that step. Please, please, please. Last question. Xavier is making a big bowl of ice cream for a party. He adds 2 3/4 cups of vanilla ice cream to the bowl and 3 2/4 cups of chocolate ice cream to the bowl. How many cups of ice cream did Xavier put in the bowl? So we know this question is about Xavier making ice cream for a party or a big bowl of ice cream. Let's read it again. He's making a big bowl of ice cream for a party. He adds 2 3/4 cups of vanilla plus 3 2/4 cups. I know in this example, 1 is equal to 4/4, which is probably going to help me later. 3/4 plus 2/4, I can make my dividing line even in addition. 3/4 plus 2/4 is 5/4. 2 plus 3 is 5. 5 5/4. Right away, alarm bells going off. This is an improper fraction. We want to fix that. 5/4. Well, I know I can decompose 5/4. I can take groups of 4/4 because that will give me my whole numbers. 4/4 plus 1/4. That means 5/4 is equal to 1 whole plus 1/4, or 1 1/4, right? So this becomes 5 plus 1 1/4, right? This there. I add my whole numbers, I get 6 1/4 cups. I know some of us can do this in our head, but please do not on tests. All right, that's all the questions for review. Good luck.